Yasmin is a young new immigrant girl, come to Mumbai a couple of years ago to live here, and comes with all the dreams that people bring when they come from a small town to a big city. Possibly seeing the sea for the first time, seeing this big city with lights ablaze all night. And I think comes with the idea that she can actually fit into this city and wants to discover it.
The two characters that really tug at your heartstrings are Munna and Yasmin. What is interesting is that I had actually wanted Kiran to do that role. Kiran is an outstanding actress. And every time she read the script, the way she read Yasmin's lines were outstanding. So I said, listen, why don't you do Yasmin? I really think you should do Yasmin. We hadn't found Kriti until then. And I said, you really should do Yasmin. Because you do it so well. You know, when you're reading out Yasmin's scenes, you do it so well and you're doing it exactly right. And she was like, but I want to direct this film. I don't want to act in it.
When we set out to cast for Yasmin, we were looking, in the usual sources for casting. When I asked Advait, my assistant, whether we could just look through fresh faces of people on maybe Facebook and take a look at, maybe his friends to just get an idea of what kind of person Yasmin would be and possibly find someone real out there. And quite by chance, Advait was showing me, pictures of his friends on Facebook, and we came across the picture of his friend Kriti Malhotra. And she's got a really beautiful, delicate quality about her. So I said, let's just call her in.
For me, when I came for the screen test, it was only for that, just to experience what a screen test is like. Because I'd never thought of acting as anything, as something I'd want to do ever.
And I asked who she was, and he said, oh, she's a costume assistant. She's worked with me on a couple of films.
And when Kiran told me, there's this girl I wanted to see, and I said like, wow, who's this actress here? She's really good and she's really got it. And she said she's a costume assistant. I said, she's not an actress? She said, no. I was like, wow.
When she came in for the test, she told Advait that she'd like to be entirely alone and do the test on her own, and actually spoke to this camera almost like it was a very personal confession to camera. Kriti literally made that role for us because she had that very quality of someone who's unsure, tentative, but still has a deep inner beauty, a strength.
I think that evening I got a call that Kiran really liked it, and I was like, oh my God, what have I done?
And the fear that Kiran and I had for any actor who's doing this part is that it should never feel that she's performing. It has to look as if you're talking as things are coming to your head. So for me, actually, Yasmin's role is the toughest, I think, and Kriti's done it amazingly well.